Hi everyone, my name is Ment. I'm a guitarist and educator out of Austin, Texas. I specialize in old school country and western swing with a little country jazz and swing air and guitar thrown in there as well. I often get questions with students who come to me via in person or online through Skype lessons or pre-made lessons, and they ask me a lot about connecting chords in western swing and weaving lines between chords, or weaving lines in chords that set something up and then resume when the new chord comes. And so I just want to take like 5 minutes, and I'll do this over a couple of videos, just kind of the most common ways to lead one chord into the next chord. I have some videos up on my YouTube page already that kind of cover the basics that I think are of different chord shapes and scales within those chord shapes and arpeggios within those chord shapes that you just have to know in order to play this genre. And so if you're not familiar with this genre at all and will definitely want to get into that, go check out those other 5 videos. I believe it's like Fundamentals of Swing Guitar or Western Swing, something like that. They're all about 20 minutes long, and I think there's a lot of good information on how to kind of start breaking apart the fretboard and viewing it in a way that will get you rolling with some swing and western swing guitar. But ahead of that, I would like to talk about bridging those chords together. And so in this first little installment, I want to talk about taking the 1 chord to the 4 chord, and like the easiest way to do that. And this is without any substitutions. This is just leading one note into another note. So we're going to be in the key of B flat for this. And here's our B flat at our 6th fret. If we're resolving it to the 4 chord, the E flat, again at the 6th fret, there's a series of notes that will get us, or get that sound, I should say, in our ear that will want us to go into the 4. So let's start right here on the B flat note. This is at our 8th fret. And we're going to travel downwards. So B flat, then we have A natural, it's the 7th of B flat. And we have A flat, that's the flat 7. That right there is the gold. That is the note that's going to go, hey, we're about to change chords here. So if I do, we definitely want to go to the 4 chord there. And the reason so is that this A flat is a half step away from this G, which is in the 4 chord as the 3rd. So we just went chromatically all the way down. B flat, A flat, G. So whenever you're playing, making a line that utilizes that movement somehow is what you want to do, because that's going to get our ear to go, hey, 4 chords coming up, get ready. So if you come from a blues background or a rock background where you're heavily using pentatonics, awesome. Use what you know. And what I would say is start your little swing solo off with some kind of blues lick, and then incorporate some kind of line that walks down and resolves right there to that G. So for example, if we're just playing like a rhythm that goes like B flat, E flat, I might go something like this. So what I'm doing there, I just did a little blues lick, whatever, and then I went B flat, A flat. That's the simplest way to do it. Just whole step down, and now we're into the 4 chord. And we can utilize B flat pentatonics there, blues pentatonics and stuff over the 4 chord. That's one way. That is like step 1. Step 2 would then be to utilize the A, like I was talking about, and getting that whole line there. So maybe we went a 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3. So what? We're just going, and that's just D, B flat, A flat, then resolving to the G, blues licks again. Another one that might not be as simple as that, instead of just going straight down, we can bounce between this 3rd right here, this D. And this is something I took straight from Jimmy Rivers. If you're not familiar with Jimmy Rivers, awesome swing, or western swing guitarist. really kind of the logical gap between Charlie Christian and Barney Kessel. Somewhere in the middle there. Just amazing player. Go check him out. Bunch of stuff on YouTube. I even have some stuff of his on YouTube, lesson-wise. But he would do this thing where he would go, and it's just playing D, B flat, coming down to the A, going back up to the D, A flat. And there's a bunch of variations on that. We could go, or, bunch of different stuff. So you might do a solo where you go 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3. Whatever. Just do that. Sit down on your couch, on a chair, whatever. Do it by yourself, just utilizing those 3 notes to resolve to the G. After you do that for a while and feel comfortable without any kind of time going on, maybe start tapping your foot and see if you can get it in time. Or just do a little loop pedal if you have a loop pedal or voice memos on your phone, and just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to the E flat. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And do that for like 30 minutes or however long it takes. Whatever. Just mess around. Make a bunch of mistakes. It's all good. Just focus on utilizing B flat, A flat, G. Your next step after that is to do it an octave up. B flat, A flat, G, or B flat, A flat, G, and use that as a new line builder. So I'll leave you with that. Mess around with getting that flat 7 to the 4, and that will be your kind of first very Western swing transition to get you kind of the ball rolling in this playing, because that's super fundamental. I hope you enjoyed that. I know that was very fast and kind of a crash course, but if you would like to study that further and talk some more, please reach out to me via my website, mentmorris.com. or through my email, mentmorris3@gmail.com, and we can schedule a lessons session and talk about utilizing that some more and some other little tricks that I've studied and found out and tried to get into my own playing. I do 30-minute, 45, and 60-minute lessons, as well as pre-made lessons too. So please reach out, and I would love to help you in any way I can. Thank you.